Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. We are still here at Daytona International Speedway for the big race weekend, the Rolex 24-hour race. And guess what I decided to do? Stay here at the Acura booth a little bit longer because I wanted to show you this crossover SUV. What is it? It's a 2024 Acura RDX A-Spec. But before we get into this all-wheel drive, turbocharged powered Acura, let's talk about what's going on here. It seems that the RDX is the forgotten crossover SUV from Acura. Everybody's looking at the MDX, the new ZDX that's coming out, but not the RDX. And I think one of the reasons why is, where is the Type S version to this vehicle? This is an A-Spec. It is the sportiest version that you can get, but it seems that a few years ago, Acura proclaimed that they were gonna go this full-on performance renaissance with their Type S branding. They did the TLX, they did the Integra, the MDX. They never brought the magic to the RDX. They're even doing a Type S ZDX. So what I want to find out is, if you're looking for a luxury, sporty crossover SUV that's not too big, is this better than the competition, especially for the price? Let's go ahead, let's dive into our blacked out version of this RDX. Right off the bat, the lighting. I love the way Acura does their lighting. You have their multi-jewel LED beam headlights, you got your LED daytime running lamp, and you have your LED turn signals, all blended in one. Working our way down, we have massive corner air curtains that are functional. Functional on the grille area and on the outer side. And then the last piece of the puzzle is you actually have LED fog lamps down below. And I think with this being a black version of the RDX A-Spec, all of the black matches up, it meshes up very nicely. Now, as we come across that front grille area, you have that super-size, double big gulp version of the Acura badge, forward-facing camera. They actually black out on the A-Spec, they black out the whole perimeter of the grille, fully functional up top, but also fully functional on the lower portion as well. And remember, like I said, this has a detuned version of the Civic Type R engine underneath the hood. And then you'll notice how you have that integrated front splitter that is flat black. Let me know how you feel about the flat black compared to it all being gloss. I think I like the flat black. Now, as we rise up, you do have that higher peak in the hood, and then the ones that curve up and sort of boomerang towards the windshield, that's gonna give you a nice, clean view out the windshield, but also give you some good visual reference points to help you drive this. Now, as we come around the bend, what are we working with? Wheel and tire setup. When you go A-Spec, you're gonna be getting these 20-inch shark gray wheels. Multi-spoke wheel all the way around. The challenge is you don't get any beefed up performance when it comes to braking when you go A-Spec. So that's why I'm thinking, like, if there's a Type S version, would be nice to see that on this vehicle. They do retune the suspension to give you some sportier handling and feel. And then remember, with this shark gray finish, they basically test 47 different sharks to get the right color. That's the determination that Acura brings. All body colored around the fender opening, and then you'll notice, of course, we have our A-Spec badge. Love the way they do their badging on their vehicles. Color matched on the mirror caps, LED turn signals built in. Up top, no roof rails, and I think that's one of the things I like. It gives it a cleaner, sportier look. Now, you could add the roof rails if you want, but I just like the cleaner look. You're also gonna get, and Steven's gonna show you, that nice panoramic sunroof. So you're gonna get that nice glass roof. Of course, we're gonna have color matched on the door handles. And then you'll also see how they do that sill trim extension on the bottom portion of the doors. We keep working our way towards the rear. The trim comes nicely into that rear quarter panel. And with it being blacked out, it all blends in nicely. Now when we get to the tail end of the business, you do have a pretty good roof spoiler. I am gonna zonk though this right here. We need to get rid of this wiper. This wiper needs to be tucked underneath, but you do have your full LED lighting, the A-Spec badge, nice and large. And then on this side, you have super handling all-wheel drive. I wish it was all blacked out. That would have been cool on the A-Spec, but my favorite part is you're gonna get a functional exhaust tip on each side, nice slash cut, large opening, stainless steel, with a diffuser area on the bottom. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood and talk horsepower on this RDX. All right guys, we got the hood popped. You do have hood struts, and like I said at the start of the video, underneath the hood is actually a detuned version of not only the Honda Civic Type R engine, but now the Acura Integra Type S engine. What is that? It is that 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine. So you're looking at 272 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission with the super handling all-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in about 5.9 seconds. Top speed is governed to 112 miles per hour. MPG's 21 in the city, 26 on the highway, and the vehicle weighs 4,057 pounds. Now what's great is for 2024, all of the RDXs come with all-wheel drive, but this one, being an A-Spec, has that sportier tuning. But why don't we go ahead, let's get to the interior and see what the RDX brings. All right guys, we are inside this 2024 Acura RDX A-Spec. I know you're saying to yourself, well Joe, I want something that is smaller. I don't want some big ginormous SUV. I don't need 3 rows. I forgot about the RDX, especially the A-Spec. How much is it? Very good question. MSRP for this one, the way it's equipped, right around $53,000. Let's see what you get for the money. To the door panels. I love the clean style. Soft touch material up top. You got the Alcantara, the red stitching, and all that silver is real aluminum trim around the upper corner. We have the ELS Studio 3D sound system, and you have your red stitching with the soft black touch material. Door pocket, big enough for a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts and a bottle of Yoo-Hoo to wash it down. Going from the door panel to the dash, same story, the soft touch material. Love this Alcantara with the red stitching, the real aluminum trim. And then you'll notice how it wraps around with the stitching. And then what do we have? You have that 10.25-inch infotainment system screen. Now the zonk is, you can touch it, but it doesn't do anything. You have to use the precision touchpad. It's really not that complicated, but it is something that you have to use instead of touching the screen. Using your dynamic mode selector, look at the way we could go into these different modes. Absolutely love that, including snow mode, because remember, we have all-wheel drive. And then working our way down, we have our dual climate control, heated seats, ventilated seats, 3 stages apiece. There's our dynamic mode control knob, that's actual metal. Start-stop button, same thing, aluminum. This is gonna control your 10-speed automatic, and then there's the touchpad. Use this as you would the screen. It's not a mouse pad. Down below, you got some storage, wireless charging. You could put 5 to 6 king-size Snicker bars, and you have a 12-volt and a USB-C. More of that aluminum finish. Watch this. Boop. 2 cup holders, a USB-A, and you could put 2 Twinkies in here. Don't put a 3rd one because you're gonna bust cream all over this beautiful interior. Love the red stitching. Open it up. You got enough room, I would say, for your balls. So once you're done juggling your balls in your hand, you can put your 2 baseballs in there, because trust me, you don't want to get in an accident with your balls in your hand. You want your balls nice and safe and secure. Seats, soft touch, Alcantara, the red stitching, full electric assist for the passenger, full electric assist for the driver, and we have this beautiful panoramic sunroof in here with the ELS Studio sound system speakers in the roof, in the headliner. And I like the way it's just one touch. Mom, no hands. Get your butt over here. I want to show you a steering wheel that looks like it came out of an NSX in this RDX. All right, guys, been the time behind the wheel. You do have 2 memory seat settings. Down below, you'll notice the A-Spec sill plate, and then a pedal box right out of a Acura GTP race car. Nice aluminum dead pedal, brake pedal, and throttle. Seat controls, easy to get to. Love the way you can move it 20 different ways from Sunday. I'm 6 feet tall, and even though this is Acura's smallest crossover SUV, there's still plenty of room. And like I said, this steering wheel is a thing of beauty. The 2 different types of leather, perforated and smooth, the red stitching, flat black on all the switchgear, the A-Spec badge, and you have paddles to go up and down that 10-speed automatic. It is a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel, but what I love are the gauges. Aluminum tachometer, speedometer, and then the digital gauge in the center, G meter, boost meter, tire pressure, everything that you could want, and their backlit LED. Plus you have a head-up display in here, so they got you covered technology-wise. Maybe they don't have a touchscreen, but they have everything else. Let's get in the back seat and see if your passengers are gonna enjoy this what am I thinking? RDX. All right, guys, back seat area, and this is the great news is that you have some real good usable space. With it just being a 2-row, not trying to be a 3-row. Love the amount of room. Everybody gets speakers. It's like Oprah Winfrey spoke to Acura and said, everybody should get a speaker. Everybody gets speakers in here with that ELS 3D Studio Premium sound system. Love the seating position. Love the way they have pockets. You can put a couple nice salty track day pretzels back here. You have a couple stages of heated seats, actually 3 stages of heated seats, 2 USB-Cs and rear AC vents. The material everywhere you touch is fantastic, and you have a super soft armrest, 2 cup holders. But it's not just about the space for your people, it's about the space for your stuff. Let's check out the cargo area in this RDX. All right, guys, cargo area time. Hit the button underneath the Acura badge, nice electric assist. You're gonna be greeted to a ton of cargo space. First of all, you have a 12-volt on the driver's side. You just lift up the cover there. That's perfect for when you're tailgating. You got a place for a gallon of milk. And we have plenty of room on the other side as well. You pull the handles and the seats will fold down, watch. I'm actually gonna do this, and then we do that. Look how easy that is. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 60-40 split. Even Steven's amazed the seats went down without hitting the back of the front seats. And then wait, we're not done. Look at this. You could easily put 172 Twinkies back here. Steven actually tested it out, and I paid him $100 to eat them all. So he's gonna be a little sick in a little while, but 172 Twinkies, I know you wanna go for a drive, and we have gone for drives in RDXs, but I wanna take you for a spin in a 2024. Stay tuned for that one, and then let me know in the comment section, should Acura make a Type S version of this? But let's wrap it up here from sunny Daytona. All right, guys, it's always exciting, the feeling in the air at the racetrack, especially for a big race weekend like the Rolex 24. Definitely want to thank the whole Acura team for giving us access to this 2024 RDX A-Spec. Let me know down in the comment section, do you still think that this is good enough for what other brands are bringing, or would you finally like to see not only a Type S version, but also a redesign? Let me know down in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Radies Rides family. Of course, we need to give it up to the man of the hour. It's not even me. It's the man who ate 172 freaking Twinkies. Stephen Flood of Stephen Flood Photography. Show him some love in the comment section. We need to find him a bathroom right away. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.